Hi, this is Kathie. Welcome to Craft with Kathie. Follow me on my Facebook page at Craft with Kathie. Kathie spelled Kathie. Join in on the live tutorials Monday through Friday nights. Tonight's project is going to be using the phone wallet keys transfer on a metal tray. And I think this transfer basically is perfect for helping you to be a little bit more organized and to have a place to drop your phone, wallet, keys, etc. when you come in from outside. And I think this is going to go great on our little entry table by the door, by the front door. And this way there's no searching for keys or wallet or phone, and it's a little reminder, and then lock the door and kiss me goodbye. So I think it's sweet, nice reminder, and definitely roomy enough for lots of keys and wallets and a couple phones, etc. And this might actually be a good place to hook up little USB cables and charge a charging station for your phone at the same time. So just a thought. This is a brand new transfer. I'm going to take it out of the envelope that it comes in. And this is our nice little distressed metal tray. I'm not quite sure of the dimensions, but let's see what it is. It is, about 10.5. It has little flared sides, so it's a little bit bigger than it looks, by 13.5. So it's sizable. It's, it's not overly heavy, but it's not real thin either. It's substantial enough. It's distressed. And I think this will go perfect on here. Whatever, that's all I can say about it. The way I look at it is anything that helps me be, and anyone in this household, be more organized, hey, go for it. So because I'm going to be putting this on metal, I need to fuzz this transfer. Our transfers are made out of vinyl, which is the teal portion, and silkscreen, which you're seeing through the silkscreen to the white backing or carrier sheet of this transfer. Our transfers are adhesive backed, and they're reusable 8 to 12 times or more with proper use. So when you use our transfers, they can be used on metal, glass, wood, chalkboard, dry erase board, plexiglass, mirrors, glass, of course, windows, ceramics, fabric, canvas, and I could go on and on. But when you use our transfers, you use either two mediums. You either use our chalkology paste or our ink. And the difference is you use our paste on any surface that you want to be able to remove it from, or not, and you use our ink on anything that you want permanent. And the difference with our ink is our ink has to be heat set. So if you use our ink on fabric, you must heat set it with either an iron or a heat press. If you use our ink on glass or ceramic, it most likely needs to be heat set in an oven or a toaster oven, something of that nature. But I'm going to use the paste, and I'm going to do this on metal. I would not put this metal in a toaster oven, so I'm not going to use ink. And what I'm going to do is just use our chalkology paste on it. And I want it to be permanent. I'm not going to erase this. So what I'm going to do when using the paste, if I want it to be permanent, is I will just spray this with a clear sealer when I'm done. After the paste is dried and whatever, or when the weather's a little bit better tomorrow, I'll just go outside and spray it with some clear matte finish, and that way the paste won't come up. Otherwise, if it's not sealed, our paste is intended to be removable. So if I got tired of the design on this surface, I could just spritz it with water and wipe it off with a paper towel, which is great for chalkboard and dry erase or whatever. Because I'm going to be using black, I don't know if the pigment might actually change the surface or leave some ghosting, but I want it to be permanent anyway, so it's really a non-issue here. So before I could use our transfer, I have to do what's called fuzzing it, and this is our fuzzing cloth. One side is terry, The other side is microfiber. And this is used to intentionally apply lint to the back or the adhesive side of your transfer so that it doesn't stick quite as snugly. And with glass or mirror or metal, our transfers could stick very, very strongly. So I'm going to fuzz this quite a few times just so that when I'm done applying my chalk paste and I go to pull this transfer up, I'm not stretching or having to tug at it. Fuzzing is very simple. Just remove your transfer from its backer or carrier sheet. You can see the adhesive side of the transfer is shiny, and the side of the backer or carrier sheet that goes against the adhesive is also shiny. The other side is dull. So you always want to put shiny to shiny. I'm going to place my transfer on my fuzzing cloth. Smooth it down, pull it up. Smooth it down, pull it up. I'm just applying a little bit of lint to the back of the transfer so it doesn't stick quite as snugly. Does anyone here ever go searching for their phone or their keys or their wallet? This might be useful. Our metal trays are actually, they're not on sale, but we have reduced the price of them. So it's a beautiful tray, and it's actually ideal for this. As soon as I saw this transfer, I knew exactly what I wanted to put it on. Oh, I think just one more. I could feel the adhesiveness diminishing a little bit as I lift it up. Okay. Then I want to somewhat center this in here. And I'm just eyeballing it. I think that's fine. And I'm going to smooth it from the center outwards, making sure that I don't have any air bubbles underneath this silk screen, because if there's an air bubble, the chalk paste won't go through the silk screen properly. And I'm going to do all of it in black, and actually our shimmer shadow, it has a little bit of shimmer, like a little bit of glitter, and in our melon shimmer. I was going to go with red, but this is such a beautiful kind of a melon peachy color that I thought the heart would be good in that. So all of it's going to be in black other than this little heart. Woo! Lit overboard there. I need a smaller squeegee for my melon. Let me just get this. I wasn't fully done cleaning my tools from yesterday. I know I should have done them last night. Of course I did my transfers, but I didn't do my squeegees and my little stir stick. So let me clean that up right now. Cleanup is real easy. Our chalk paste is water soluble. So basically it's rinsing things in water, and that pretty much takes care of it. Okay, so I'm going to apply some of the shimmer shadow black paste. And then use my squeegee to pull it through the silk screen onto the surface below. And I want to get good coverage, cover up all the silk screen. I'm trying to keep my squeegee at like a 90-degree angle or so. I don't want to bump into my heart there. I mean, if I did, I'd just have to lift it off and clean it up and reapply it. Oh, I'm getting real close to that line. There we go. Good coverage there. Remove the excess. Make sure there aren't any lines on my design. And go to the next area. And I'm going to need a little bit more chalk paste than I've put down here. Actually, a little goes a long way. as you can see. And I'm going to need a little bit more here. If you have any questions as we go along, just feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll happily answer them. If I don't see them when I'm live, I will answer afterwards. Sometimes Facebook doesn't show me the comments until I'm all done, unfortunately, and that's a little disturbing, but you do what you can. Okay, I've made sure I've got clean, good coverage of all my silk screen. I don't have any lines. I'm going to take the excess paste and put it back into my jar. No sense in wasting it. Let me clean up my finger a little bit, being that I just got black paste on it. And now I'm going to take my melon shimmer and just do this little heart. Oh, I just needed to get the bottom of it. There we go. Add that back into my jar. And then it's time to peel and reveal. And oh, is this stuck solidly? Okay, you always want to lift from the top, the bottom, the left, and the right. You never want to pull on the diagonal, because as with fabric, you don't want to stretch or pull it on the bias. And you try and lift it at a 90-degree angle. There we go. Let me put this aside to clean it. And let's take a look at this. Simple, easy. How do you like that? In less than 15 minutes, we've personalized this tray. Now I'm going to let the chalk paste dry. It goes on liquid, but it does dry to a hard matte finish, but you could scratch it off with a fingernail because it is reusable, and generally, like I said, on many surfaces, if you wet it, you could remove it with a paper towel. So for this surface, being that I want it permanent, I will tomorrow spray it with a nice clear matte spray, and that'll protect it from being scratched or wiped off. Thank you for joining me on my little organizational journey here. I surely do appreciate it. See you soon.